What's going on, YouTube? This is Jay, trucker by day, and we're in Billings, Montana, and they got absolutely wrecked. I just came through here not even 2 days ago, and this shit, it was bone dry here. I mean, the roads were perfect. I flew through here 65, 70, no problem. Now they got destroyed. So this is the craziest part about like Montana. I'm gonna tell you right now, Montana, Wyoming, North Dakota, Oregon, Idaho, during the winter, even parts of Nevada, during the winter, this can be like this from one day to the next. So you always got to be prepared. You know, this shit is it's dangerous. It is. Let's see, it's 22 degrees and it's still trying to snow. You know what I mean? It's brutal. So what you're gonna get is, instead of actual just snowflakes, you're gonna get ice. Okay, so it's kind of like a mixture, ice, snow. It doesn't know what it wants to do, but any precipitation is gonna be straight up. It's just gonna be like ice, just little pieces of ice, and gonna make your trip that much more hazardous. But as we're cruising along here and I gotta make my way through, I figured we'd just talk about stuff just like I always do. Let's talk about being comfortable in life. Let's talk about why being comfortable, actually, even really, to be more honest, being too comfortable. Let's not say you don't want to be comfortable. I want to be comfortable. I mean, I am comfortable. I get paid to drive. All my bills are paid. And, you know, I'm looking forward to another house. So I am comfortable when it comes to that. But what I mean is, you stop moving forward. So you always want to move forward in life. You know, always want to, you know, take some steps. You know, like do something that is really, you know, hard. And to be honest, you might try it for a while and you might not be able to do it. But that, you know, that motivation to try new things and to get out of your comfort zone a little bit. Like, I still ride roller coasters and I am absolutely terrified of heights. I am so scared of heights, but I don't know what it is doing something like that makes me that uncomfortable. You know, there's just this like rush of relief afterwards. So, and it doesn't have to be something dangerous like heights or any nonsense like that. But it could be, you know, just doing a skill like learning a language. Right now, I've always, literally my whole life, wanted to play guitar, and I never really made the time for it. So a good friend of mine gave me their guitar. I put new strings on it, and now I'm gonna, you know, self-teach myself to the best of my ability. And it's probably gonna take a while because I'm not very, what do they say? I don't know, flexible or whatever in your fingers. Like, to me, it's not something that's just gonna come to me. Like, I have buddies in school, from high school, that literally picked up an electric guitar, and within like 2 months they could play everything. I'm not built that way, but every time I learn a new chord, you know, I've only been doing it a few weeks started again, and every time I learn like a new chord or a different way to position my fingers, and then like my guitar is starting to sound like the guy that's telling me how to play, you know. So it's very, you know, that accomplishment, you know, just something little like that. Like, I feel that, it's hard to explain, but you're gonna feel that inside, you know. You're gonna feel that change in yourself because you did something that maybe wasn't the easiest thing in the world, you know. And even a job, even, it doesn't matter. Like I said, this is always gonna be a truck driving channel. I'm gonna do this till I retire and take you guys around, but I'm gonna cover every topic, things that I have an opinion on. I mean, why not? And along the way, if it can help you out and you know, make your life better, if I can do that as a bonus, besides, you know, talk and let my opinion out there, then that would be also, you know, that'd be amazing. So, you know, being comfortable, like I said, I have a lot of friends, you know, a lot of people I know that work the shittiest ass job you ever seen in your life, make terrible money, and go home to, you know, a loveless marriage with kids they don't talk to, and they just kind of gave up, and they're just like, oh, that's my life, you know. But that's no way to live, man. I don't have to, you know, I don't have to go leaps and bounds in my job anymore to make a living. So I make a good enough living just doing my job. And if you're in that case, but, you know, like I said, it's not all about the money. I know, I have a good friend of mine that I kind of grew up with in my later years. He was a truck driver, and he was really smart. And he found out that, you know, he always wanted to get into engineering. He was that smart. He just, you know, truck driving was available, and he had to, you know, get his family. But all his kids were growing up. So, you know, he went back to college. He went back to college in he was almost 30 and got a degree in electrical engineering. And now he's an engineer. And he doesn't care about the money because that's something that interests him. You know? So when you find that thing, when you find something in life that, like, I mean, even in these vlog style videos and stuff, I'll complain a little bit about trucking. Yeah, it's hard sometimes. Yeah, there's long hours, and I don't get to do every single thing in life I want. But I'm running down towards the end of my career, like I've said before. So I'm really good right now, you know. So I'm going to work on, like, you know, personal development. It doesn't have to be work. But if I could play, even within a year, if I could play like a song that I know on acoustic guitar, I would be more than happy with that. So that's what I'm working on. But don't just coast through life. Don't just coast along and think that everybody's just going to do everything for you. If you're miserable, you know, at work, in life, in relationship, whatever you're miserable in, listen, you got to move forward, because every step that you take in life that's something that you wanted to do, not your wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, whatever, something you want to do for yourself, something that you want to accomplish. And if you do it and you don't accomplish it, you move on to the next thing. I'm not going to lie to you and say that everybody out there can be, play in an orchestra, because you probably can't. But there's nobody out there saying you can't try to do it. I mean, I'll never play guitar. You know, I'll never play guitar for a living, but it'd be cool to be able to play along to a few songs around, you know, we do bonfires and stuff. That'd be really cool. So like I said, my life is truck driving. That's my life. You know, I mean, that is my professional life. I have a personal life, obviously, but that's my life, you know. And just always challenge yourself, man. You know what I hate? People out there, like, it's said way too much, but all that I can't. If you say that you can't do something, and I don't care if that's get a degree, I don't care if that is to become a race car driver, I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's to start your own trucking company. I did it. I mean, and I'm not educated, but you know why I did it? Because I wanted to do it. I put so much time and effort into truck driving because I really love it. This is what I love to do. And you're going to see a lot of truckers out there that look absolutely miserable. That's because at some point in their life, they decided, well, this pays pretty good, so I guess I'll just do this forever. No, I never had that thought in my life. Truck driving, even shitty companies I worked for, I never had the thought that, oh, well, I hate it, but I'm going to do it. No, I do it because I love it. I love it. It brings me enjoyment. Did I get a check to travel? Come on. This isn't that bad for me. For you, it might be absolutely terrible. But the only way to find out is to do it. Because a CDL, regardless if you use it at work or not, there's a lot of secondary jobs out there that having a CDL will really help you. I mean, it'll really help you, you know? And it just looks good. It's just one more thing that you can do that the next guy sitting next to you can't do. So, don't be complacent in life. If you really want to do something, I don't care what it is, and you have a friend that tells you you can't do it, they're not your friend. If you have anybody standing in your way in life to do anything that you want to do for yourself to make your life better, if they try to step in your way, get rid of them. I don't care if it's a spouse, I don't care if it's your brother, I don't care who it is. If they tell you you can't and they don't back you up 1,000% like they're supposed to, get rid of them, move on. But we're going to make our way the rest of the way through Montana. I'm heading back to Idaho, going to swing by the house, another round trip to North Dakota. We're just going to cruise on, take it easy. But, don't get comfortable, guys. You want something in life, get off your ass and go do it. Get off your ass and at least try to do it. And then see how you feel about it. But, that's just my thoughts on it about being too comfortable in life. My name is Jay, trucker by day. I love you guys, and I'm out.